3 cheers for Stephen Phillips.
Y'all need to help Stephen Phillips out over there. Out the door and off the radio.
Here's Stephen Phillips.
All righty, good morning, folks. It's Monday morning, coming into you sideways. Pat Malone, you with us, brother?
I am with you, and I am a happy camper this morning because you're back.
Yeah, I know one thing. Who in the right mind let Harry Vaughn on the show Monday?
Dude, what you texted me about it, that was not me, man. I don't know.
I got more hate mail.
That was me.
Okay. So everybody knows Pat Malone.
I figure that the audience needed some shock treatment. So
Pat said, or Packy said he'll never be on this show again. As long as I'm on this show, he'll never be on this show. What happened to that, Packy?
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Hey, man, I seen where you officiated the sermon Sunday.
I did.
Hey, we got a snippet.
Dude, hey, Pat, you got a halo. I see the picture, man. You got like a halo. You're like glowing up there on the altar, man.
I had that position. There was this ray of sunshine coming down on me, so it was very impressive.
We've got
you have the clip?
We got a clip from that. We got a clip from his sermon Sunday. If y'all like to hear it, we got a clip. You ready to play that for us there?
You got it ready? 3, 2. Orange man bad. Orange man bad. Orange man bad.
There you go.
They would have lost their tax exemption if I had done that. So no, I didn't do that.
Oh Lord!
Somebody I posted that, and somebody did warn me. You better not let Steven see this. He'll take advantage of you.
Where's your little? I just want to know where you look.
Welcome back, Steven.
Where's your pony hoodie at with the little eyes cut out? That's what I want to know.
Oh God! Why did I know? Why did I know I was going to get that one?
Oh Lord, I'm sure y'all talked about the State of the Union.
So hey, you had a lot of disappointed people last week.
How come?
I mean, they were waiting for the big announcement on Friday, and no announcement came. And then they were looking for video of the Bud Light parade where you were the Grand Marshal down there in Key West. When they didn't find that, so people were really disappointed.
I actually went down to Mar-a-Lago for the State of the Union. So then after that,
did they let you in?
Let me in, and then he let me have his plane. They flew me back to Panama City Beach, Florida, and I hung out at the Emerald Coast Cruise Inn all weekend. So, man, I've been rocking and rolling.
All right.
Had a good time.
There you go.
Yeah,
was it good?
Oh, Lord of mercy, yeah.
Was it good?
Yeah, Lord of mercy. I had
big crowds.
Big crowd. We had the Confederate Railroad come in on Friday and played, and that's so much fun. And it's funny though. Danny Shirley, he's the lead singer for Confederate Railroad, and he was actually complaining about you. I'm like, are you kidding me?
I have worldwide complaints.
Yeah, he's like, man, you're going to have to do something about
cool.
this guy. He's just terrible. No, it was great. Danny's a good guy, so. Anyway, but y'all talked about the State of the Union. I'm sure y'all talked about that. Probably wore it out all last week.
We did a good bit, yeah.
Yeah. Did you pick up anything about that whole thing, though?
We had the. What's that?
I honestly, at this point, after that address that he gave to the people of America, I'm beginning to think that cocaine they found in the White House was his.
Did you see him like 10 minutes
That's why
afterwards?
he was able to make it through the speech?
I think I had him wired. Yeah, he was wore out. Did y'all see the pictures, man? He looked like the devil.
I like how he talked about Lincoln Riley. That was nice of him, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah. And then he's in trouble now with the Democrats because he said illegal immigrant.
Yeah, that's what he came out and apologized for. It's like, oh, I'm going to apologize for saying illegal.
Yeah. Yeah. So,
Pat, correct me if I'm wrong, but don't like legal documents and in our government say illegal aliens in them? Isn't that like the actual term that you're supposed to use?
Illegal, yeah.
That's what is in the documents. That is the correct term to use.
I believe it is. I mean, I don't know. I don't know how you can have any other terminology. They broke the law to get here, so they're illegal.
I like what that one guy said. If you ought to make a law that if you come into America illegally, then you're no way ever going to get citizenship. Period. It's done. You can't do it. But they're bringing all these. They're bringing all these in for votes. That's what they're doing. The Democrats are bringing all these illegal aliens in for votes. That's what they're wanting. Don't you think?
Stephen, I'm not so sure that isn't the current law. That if you're a criminal, that has a black mark against you as far as ever reaching citizenship.
No. There's a lot of folks come in and they're giving them, just handing them, well, they call that, where they just say, okay, you're an American citizen because you had it bad where you're from.
Wait a minute. You missed my point. That's what technically the law says. That doesn't mean that's what's being enforced today.
Yeah. I just think the Democrats are bringing them in for votes. That's what they're wanting. They're wanting all these folks to come in and they're going to let them vote. Don't you think?
Well, so far the Supreme Court said no, you're not going to vote, and they've been turning down these cities and counties that want illegal aliens to vote in their county and city elections. So
I don't know. I said right here, Biden's executive order.
I don't see that coming as long as you got a good Supreme Court.
He's got an executive order attempting to register illegal votes. You seen that?
Well, I think that will get shot down because that'll get challenged in the court system.
Well, why even try? I mean, it's like trying to keep Trump off the ballot in all these states. They know it ain't gonna happen.
You make a good point. He's trying to get more voters.
Yeah.
You make a valid point that he's trying to get more voters. So
I don't know, man. I just think he just acted mad. I swear I thought he was confused, even though he was reading right off the teleprompter and all that good stuff. So. But anyway, so is it too late to register for to run for commissioner now or not? Is he here?
Yeah, you're done.
Is he here?
You got to wait another 4 years
Told you, dude.
now.
He's a robot.
Is he?
Hey, I went ahead and signed you up, though. I put your name down.
Oh, there you go. Nah, I thought about it. I really did. I swayed it back and forth, but I never got a piece. As I say, I prayed about it, and the good Lord just never gave me a piece about it. I remember that's my problem. Most of my friends, they hate politicians, and I thought, well, I ain't got but 2 left, so I might not want to make them mad. And then I got thinking, well, I don't own a liquor store, so that would hurt me. But so
now wait a minute, Stephen.
what?
You just blame God for not taking the bull by the horns, right?
Well, sometimes you need to listen to what the good Lord
was
says.
Your friends that talked you out of it.
The good Lord said, I got you right where I want you. You got to expose all the political BS going on in the world today.
Yeah.
And here I am.
Old crusader.
Old
over there.
crusader right here. I put
call
my
him.
pants on like everybody else. What do you think?
Yeah.
Do we got anybody
Hey,
registered at
there's
all?
an indication. We got a couple listeners who are suggesting you could do a write-in campaign if you were really serious.
I was serious. I really was serious, but no, I just think it's best that I just stay right here on the radio where I can keep everybody stirred up. Because, a lot of stuff that I bring out that you try to cover up, and then later on we find out it's true. And a lot of the
Pat
listeners
tries to
out there
cover
wouldn't
up.
know about this. They wouldn't know about all the, nonsense going on in the world today if it wasn't for me and Packy over here.
Don't lump me into your drama,
Okay, just
man.
me, by
I'm not
myself.
stirring up like you are.
I ain't scared. I get in and rock and roll with it. I don't give a rip. Tater chip.
All of a sudden, I'm not as happy that you're back.
Orange Man Band.
It was a short honeymoon here, buddy.
Hey, while you were gone, though, man, we had a great interview. It was actually we had some good shows. Come to think about it, man, what are you doing here? Like,
All right, folks, I'm going back to bed.
We had Andrew Clyde on. That was pretty cool.
Oh, did you have Andrew Clyde?
Yeah, we did. He said, "Oh, Steven's not there. Sure, I'll come on there."
Yeah.
How come you get all these politicians
Yeah.
when I'm not here? Y'all don't ask him the hard questions.
He was good. He said he's going to shut it down.
Oh, no. We got
radio?
listeners.
No,
we
the
got listeners
government.
that said we did ask the hard questions. Yeah.
On my show.
Yeah.
Yeah, on my
Well,
show.
it used to be your show, but while you were gone,
It's Harry Vaughn's show.
ratings went up.
Hey, we had a good time, y'all. Now we got another show coming up at the Emerald Coast Cruise in the fall, and that's normally the biggest one. And boy, we had a lot of fun. I enjoy going down there doing that and hanging out at the beach and all that good stuff goes along with it. Panama City, it's a cool place to go. It's always good to come back home, though. When you're a local boy and you're raised here in the mountains and you don't realize how beautiful it really is because you've seen it all your life, and then you go away for a couple of days and come back, and man, I tell you, it's good to be home. I love these mountains, and it's amazing how many people down there live up here. Yeah, a lot of folks down there live up here, so that's got houses.
Well,
in
in
both
spite
places.
of yourself, I'm happy that you're back.
Well, yeah, I am too. It's always good to be back. Let's go ahead and get a break right quick.
Hey, Pat, let's reconnect, okay? Let's see if we can
Yeah,
speed
'cause
up the
you're-
connection there.
Yep.
Yeah, you're acting like Biden on there. You're hesitating on your answers.
But I tell you what, I don't know about you, but I'm going to go to bed.
There you go. All right, more insurance services. We appreciate them. 828-389-4000. They have got 5 locations to better serve you, and they have got me covered. So go give them a call. Let them give you a quote at least.
If you've been injured, you don't need to go to Atlanta or Gainesville to find a lawyer. The law office of Daniel Duello specializes in accident cases and is based in Blairsville. I used to defend insurance companies and saw their attempts to pay less through pressure and delays. Now I want to use that experience to help you get treated fairly. Just search for Daniel Duello or call 706-603-3036 and I'll see you in Blairsville. It's 706-603-3036.
Union General Orthopedics and Sports Medicine is proud to be providing world-class care for all of your orthopedic and sports medicine needs at 19 Doctors Way in Blairsville, Georgia. To schedule an appointment, call their office at 706-439-6858. Again, that's 706-439-6858. Or to learn more about their providers and services, visit their website, uniongeneralhealthsystem.com/UGOSM for Union General Orthopedics and Sports Medicine.
Property values are increasing, so why not protect your biggest investment, your home, with a Green Tree metal roof? Obviously, a metal roof is stronger and longer lasting than shingles, but Green Tree Metals uses the cool chemistry Axo Nobel paint system that comes with a lifetime film integrity warranty against cracking and peeling. Learn why you should ask your contractor to install a Green Tree metal roof at greentreemetals.com.
Green Tree Metal, coolest roof around.
So, how do you know your tax resolution specialist is good at what she does? It's when other CPAs call and say,
"Help, Debbie! I don't know how to battle the IRS like you do."
North Georgia Tax Solutions just recently took over a case and saved the client $82,000. Debbie did it and continues to do it for her clients.
Call Debbie Snelling at North Georgia Tax Solutions, whether it's hundreds or millions of dollars you owe. Call 706-745-3856 in Blairsville.
Hello, this is Brett Cohey, your local Edward Jones financial advisor. I know that there has been volatility in the market and you might be wondering what rising rates means for you. Call me today at 706-632-2767. That's 706-632-2767. And let's schedule some time to learn more about our current CD and bond rates. Let's help make sure your money is working as hard as you are. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Dick Mills, he knows farming. He owns 7M Family Farms in Blairsville, and he's descended from a long line of farmers. And he still does it the old-fashioned, healthy way. That's the non-GMO fruits and vegetables way. He invites you to come out and take a tour and see their naturally grown open-field farming, greenhouse, and hydroponic operation. You can purchase produce in the farm store or make a reservation for a delicious dinner at the cafe at 7M. You'll fall in love with 7M Family Farms. See their website, the number 7mfamilyfarms.com.
The Morning Dish! At the beginning of a new week, people see things differently, like why they're locked into their monster insurance carrier and paying higher premiums than their next-door neighbor. If that's you, you need to speak with Moore Insurance Services, an independent agency in Hayesville, Blairsville, and Hiawassee.
All righty, we're back with you. I reckon there's across the teletype machine, I'm getting all kinds of notifications here that was Puddin' so excited that he forgot to hit the button for the commercials. Boy, things ain't changed much around here. Oh,
not very much.
You got one button to hit, dude.
It's just one.
One
It's
button.
just one.
That's all you have to do, man.
Whew, folks, on a sad note, I reckon we had an extremely bad wreck yesterday out on Bell Creek, and I think someone lost their life. We got a young kid that was in critical condition or in critical condition. I don't know any of this. I don't know any of the details. I don't like to talk about the details if I don't know about them. But anyway, these folks, all that's involved, needs their prayers. The prayers, I reckon they worked that pretty bad yesterday or last night. So keep these folks in your prayers. And like I said, they had a bad accident there on Bell Creek going out of Hiawassee last night. And man, I always hate. You never know, man. You always hate to hear stuff like that. And but anyway, praying for the families involved. Definitely do that if you would, please. So we got the Biden administration has been endorsed by Putin and also by China. So that ought to make you feel better, you know.
That's who really matters.
Big endorsements that he didn't need, right?
Yeah, but I thought Trump was like in their back pocket. Why don't they endorse Trump instead of Biden?
It's a false flag.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah.
It's reverse psychology.
Yeah.
Reverse psychology.
Yeah, we see who Pat Malone's side he's on. It's reverse psychology. Yeah, it's reverse psychology. Yeah, they don't want the Orange Man bad in because Orange Man's bad. He's like Corn Pop. He's a bad dude, man. Don't you think?
Yeah, he's a bad dude, all right.
Yeah.
He's got those bad sunglasses, boy, and he puts them on and he's, get off my lawn.
Man, I just,
Clint Eastwood.
When they brought him in over there first of all, he was late. He was late, what, an hour late?
Yeah, they never start those things on time. They always set it up, for a big dramatic entrance.
Well, I'm just going to tell you, man, my daddy always told me to be somewhere. If you got to be there early. Be there early. If it's 5, 10, 15 minutes, be there early.
So what happened to you?
I'm here, man. I'm normally the first guy here.
Dude, they had to he's a lizard, man. They had to put on his mask and do all that kind of, you don't care.
So it's like, okay, we got one guy in the whole United States of America. His time is more important than everybody else's. So he can just waste around. I don't like that. I think that's rude. That's enough right there to make me say, Biden, kiss my grits. Kiss my grits.
Hey, it was actually the doctor's fault. They were having trouble disconnecting the IV that he had him pumped up.
Yeah, he's trying to get the white powder out of his nose. That's what it was, man. They're doing it. But I mean, honestly, if you are one of them people that show up late for everything, you're rude. And I mean, come on. Everybody's time's as much as important as yours.
But can you be rude early though? Can you be okay? So if somebody invites you to their house and they're like, "Hey, we'll be here at 7:00," so they're getting stuff ready, and then you show up at 6:50. Is that rude?
No.
Is it not? What if they're trying to get out of the shower and
I just stand there and ring the doorbell. I just stand there and ring the book. Are you one of them guys that's late? Well, yeah, because you come in here late all the time. So I guess you're late.
Hey, thanks for telling everybody that.
Oh, I'm sorry. But I mean,
hey, wait a minute. The master of etiquette over there is trying to tell us what's rude?
No, that's me, not Packy.
Who, me or him?
No, him. Yeah, the master of etiquette.
Well, do you not think that's rude? I mean, honestly,
I do think it's rude, but I think it's really kind of comical that you're commentating on etiquette.
Well, I'm just telling you, son. I'm telling you.
There you go. You're just telling me.
Remember we had the etiquette expert.
I'll get her back on. We'll get the etiquette expert.
She was like, make sure to have your left pinky out, but not your right. And it was pretty informative, man.
Yeah. And then when he gets there, all them people lick his boots, man. What's the deal with that? I wouldn't have shook his hand for nothing. I mean, honestly, he's going through and everybody's like, oh, it's Biden. Oh, Biden. Oh, Biden. Oh, Biden. It's like, which way do we go, George? Which way do we go? I mean, does that not just make your stomach churn?
Well, now, wait a minute. If it was Donald Trump walking down that aisle and you were in one of those aisle seats, would you not kiss his boot?
No, Lord, no.
Yeah, you do that every morning.
I
That's
do
the only
not.
thing we had
I
to
do
relieve
not.
for a week.
I do not.
Yeah.
I don't. Yeah, I don't do that.
Yeah, the man walks on water.
Now, if it had been Gary Chapman, I probably would. Oh, Gary, can I carry your coat, Gary? Please, Gary Chapman, let me carry your coat. Yeah.
By the way, I was able to negotiate Gary Chapman to a draw on Wednesday since you weren't there to help him. So.
Okay, what's going on?
No, he didn't beat me up.
Oh, okay.
He didn't have your support, so we kind of agreed to disagree and drove on.
Well, Pat, eventually, I mean, at some point, it's just like kicking a dead dog. You know, what I mean, we kind of just got to be nice to you. You know.
Hey, listen. Friday, before I went in.
Becky get some extra money from Steven.
Friday, I went into a store on the upper end of Hiawassee up there, right where you go into 288. There's a store there. I ain't gonna call no names. And there was a guy there that was the checkout guy, and the Trump card come up, and he was one of my fans. He's like, I know who you are. I think you're poison, man. You need to read a book. You need to read a book. That's what you need to. You need to read a book. I'm thinking, what? Okay. So anyway, one of my fans said I need to read a book. And I was real nice because I try not to get in them confrontations in the middle of a place like that, But now that I'm over here, I can push around a little bit. So I'd like to ask that guy. I'd like to ask him to read a book. It's called the Holy Bible. Yep, read that book, brother. Yep, that'd be one you can get.
You read the
there.
Garfield comics, didn't you?
No, it's like, and we was in there, and there's 3 or 4 people with me, and they're looking at me like, "Is this guy for real? Is this guy for real?" And but anyway.
And you ate it up. You loved it, didn't you?
I was really quiet. I was really quiet because I thought this could turn into something really bad, and then I'd go out here because I'm a terrible fighter. I'm just awful. So I thought I don't want to go out here with my butt whooped from some cashier.
See now I know it's a lie because you said you were really quiet. You've never been really quiet in your life.
I need to read a book. I don't what's that got to do with anything?
I think they were saying no. I won't go there.
Come on, Pat. Explain it to me. I'm slow.
I'm not. I understand etiquette. No, I think they were saying you need to be more educated. Before you comment.
Oh, okay. So I need to read a book. I've read 2 or 3 books. I read The Laptop from Hell. That's a pretty good book. Need to read that. There's your book. That's a good book to read. Yeah, and then the Bible. I think always that's the go-to right
and
there.
And the Twilight series. You read that?
No, I didn't read that. No, I didn't read that. No, I didn't read that.
He read Lord of the Rings too, didn't he?
No, I didn't read that either. Yep. But anyway, I read Killing Patton. I like that pretty good. But anyway, read a book. Honestly, at this point in time, I really believe this. If you vote for Biden, you hate America. I mean, honestly, and what's Nikki Haley's deal? She signed this agreement that she's going to endorse whoever wins, and she's like, good luck. Good luck. Good luck. She's a liar.
So?
She's a liar.
What's the problem? She's got, you know what? She's the first one that's got principles.
Oh, really?
She did not say she wasn't going to vote for Donald Trump. She just didn't endorse him.
So if you sign an agreement, all of them did that, except for Trump was the only one that did not do that. All the rest of them said if they did not win, they would endorse Trump.
Wait a minute. The agreement only said they would support the Republican ticket.
Oh, okay.
Okay, it did not say they would endorse.
Well, I don't know. I look for Nikki Haley to be on CNN or MSNBC or one of them. I think she's going to get a gig doing that.
What's the difference between supporting and endorsing?
Well, if you endorse, you come out and say, "I think Donald Trump is the best person to be president."
Would you support somebody you didn't endorse?
Sure.
You would?
Yeah.
Okay.
So who are you
somebody
endorsing?
Who is willing to support the ticket?
Yeah, I'd support you, but I don't endorse
the individual.
You. I mean, what's the difference? I mean, if she's seen supporting him, wouldn't that be construed as an endorsement? It's just a word. It's just a word play, man. I don't know. I mean, she said she would support the ticket, right?
That means on November or whatever the date is of the election day, she's going to vote for the Republican ticket.
Okay.
Period. That's all that means.
Okay.
Well, she's not even a Republican.
You need to read a book.
Come on. It's a very psychological thing that's happening here.
There you go. Yeah. Oh, Lord. I reckon they sent the squad to Cuba. What's the deal with that? Trying to investigate socialism. Said they wasn't over there long enough. It didn't last long enough. All the squad. Who is the squad? Ain't that gal? Ain't that Muslim girl?
Doc Wackel's had a poster of him.
AOC and the girl from Dearborn and the one from Chicago.
M.R. Omar D. Minnesota.
Yeah.
What is her name?
I don't know.
How do you say her name?
Ilhan Omar.
Now, she's a Muslim, right?
Yeah. She's not. She
not
missed a good chance.
Does that not scare you just a little bit to think that we got a Muslim in America doing laws?
Wait a minute. Are you talking about Muslims as a religion, like Islam?
Yeah, Islam.
Does it scare you that we got Catholics in there? Does it scare you that we got Baptists?
Well, I'm Catholic, and there's one Catholic in there that's pretty dang scary, man. I tell you that much. But Muslims adhere to different.
Yeah,
they're actually like Sharia law. Like a true Muslim actually puts Sharia law.
Yeah.
Above anything.
Yeah. Okay, that's fine for them.
Well, that's going to be for us, man, if they keep going in there.
They're not imposing Sharia law on the United States.
Wait a minute. Not yet.
Oh, okay.
Not yet.
So it's in it. So we're into the, what was that Tom Cruise movie?
Just the whole, like, let's just
people for what
massacre
they were
Jew
gonna do?
part of the Sharia law thing, you know?
I mean, come on, man. These folks are here. I mean, it's not like, do you know the Sharia law? I mean.
No, do you?
A little bit. Yeah, I know they cut your head off. That's enough for me. I know. If you hear, you better run, son. Do what?
You know the punishment parts, right?
Yeah, that's all I need to know.
It's a religion of peace, right?
Yeah, peace here, peace there, peace over here, peace everywhere. That does kind of worry me, though, a little bit, you know? And it don't worry you at all?
No, it doesn't worry me. I mean, I don't care what religion people are.
Well, what about what she stands for?
What does she stand for? She's representing the people from Minnesota.
You don't care what religion people are in government.
No.
What if they're a Satanist, Pat?
Yeah, Pat.
What if they're satanic? Do you care then?
Hey, I'm pretty sure there are Satanists in the government.
Well,
I'm pretty sure based on just pure numbers.
We got Biden. I think he's the head of the crowd right now.
He's not nearly smart enough to be the head of the crowd of the
I guess maybe you're right. Now, it does kind of worry me a little bit. And it does. I care what kind of religion they are, you know. I like to have Christians in there. Would you not have? I mean, that's the thing about it. Most Christians, you know, if they go by the book, you know, which is basically what America was founded on, kind of. Do you not think that America was founded on the Bible?
Yes, it was founded on the Bible, but I would prefer to have people who cared about the American people in elected positions.
So it was founded on, but I'm going to tell you right now, it might have been founded on the Bible, but you can't tell that now. You definitely can't tell that now with all that's going on in the world today. Do you think?
Well, unfortunately, a lot of things have changed since the founding of our country.
Well, do you think it's good?
No.
But you're okay with it?
But I'm not going to make judgments on a person's religious choice. That's the basic that the country was founded on. That you get a choice, that you don't have to do what the king says.
Well, let me ask you this question. Y'all Catholic, and you're a semi-Catholic. Ain't you like a semi-Catholic?
Catholic light. Light Catholic.
Catholic light. Get the name right. It's like Bud Light, Catholic Light.
I'm going to tell you right now, us Baptists, man, if Biden was a Baptist, we done got together, man, we'd have him excommunicated. What are y'all waiting on?
A lot of Catholics are asking that same question, man.
Us Baptists, man, we'd be like,
weak bishops, weak pope.
Do not let him eat fried chicken ever again. Yeah, he ain't one of us. Y'all going to kick him out or not?
A lot of people are asking, like I just said, a lot of people are asking that same question.
Yeah. Hello, Pat.
Not for me to say.
He's Catholic light. He's okay with that. Yeah, he's okay with that.
Well, he's got the robe on in the picture, man. Couldn't you put in a word, Pat? Pat's a deacon, right?
Yeah. He ain't got his robe in this little pony hat.
I put in a couple words yesterday. Nobody paid attention.
Orange man bad.
People were falling asleep.
They'd have listened better if you'd had that pointy hat on with the eyes.
What was your? You call it a sermon, a homily? What do you call it?
No, I was not the preacher. I was only the reader.
Well, Deacon can do the sermon.
Yeah.
Right?
Could. Yeah,
Okay.
and I have in the past, but I didn't Sunday.
So you just did the readings?
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
The important stuff.
Important stuff. Oh, well. Yeah, the readings. We're fixing to take up an offering. Y'all do offerings?
Yeah.
Okay. I reckon that Gold Star father that was, they said, heckling Biden during the State of the Union address, they locked him up, man. That's sweet of them, ain't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, they put him in jail. Yeah, but now them all of the other folks that comes in there protesting, they just turn them loose. What's the difference with that?
Well, I think they're going to turn him loose too. They should.
I think the rest of the crowd should have got in there and started chanting the same thing he was chanting.
Yeah.
Laken Riley's family calls Biden pathetic after getting her name wrong.
I mean, honestly, pathetic. I need to read a book, though. I need to read a book. So, anyway, we got to take another break, folks. We want to thank More Insurance Services. They got 5 locations to better serve you, and I'm telling you right now, they will save you some money. They got a show on Saturday that's very interesting, talking about insurance, and there's a lot to it. These folks right here can really help you. They are good people, and so go by and see More Insurance at 828-389-4000.
Resetting your password, unsubscribing from emails, printing anything. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with an Auto Owners Insurance independent agent, getting the right coverage for your business doesn't have to be one of them, so you can get back to more important things, like learning how that printer works. That's simple human sense.
In Hiawassee, you can find More Insurance Services on Main Street. Call 706-896-6172 for a fast and accurate quote.
Are you dreaming of summer lake days? Find your new boat at the Ridges Marina in Hiawassee. All vessels are 2021 and newer, professionally serviced, and have only been used in fresh water, no salt. We're offering great deals on these used freshwater-only boats. Visit www.georgiaboatsales.com or stop by the Ridges Marina in Hiawassee today. All boats are priced to sell. Trailer package is optional. Get ready to make a splash with your new boat from the Ridges Marina.
Guys, I really feel bad for Daddy that he has to work on all the Saturdays. Yeah, let's work really hard today. I can do all the faxes. I can do all the drop-off receipts. I can do all the copies. Brandon can take care of the notaries. What about Josie? Josie can do the shipping.
Okay, girls, it's 8 o'clock. Let's go.
Wait a minute, I thought you didn't speak English.
Only when I need money from Daddy.
Mountainside Parcel and Post between the post office and the car wash in Blairsville.
It's time now to honor the Prep Athlete of the Week, brought to you by Ware Chevrolet in Blairsville, supporting the champions of tomorrow from the 5-county area.
If it's soccer season, you know that Union County is going to be one of the teams to beat. They beat the Providence Christian Storm on Friday night 3-2. They had trailed with 12 minutes left in regulation, but Zuriel Mancias recorded an assist off a corner kick and put away the game-winning free kick from 18 yards out. Congratulations to Zuriel Mancias of Union County, the Ware Chevrolet Athlete of the Week.
Improving our patients' dental health one smile at a time. Dr. Jared Houston, Dr. Courtney Marshall, and Dr. Tom Mims and the staff at Valley River Dental live by that principle every day. Get expert care within a broad range of services, from preventive dentistry and periodontal treatments to dental implants and orthodontics. Or maybe it's just about perfecting a beautiful smile. So, if you're looking for a new dentist, consider Valley River Dental Dentistry in Murphy on Bill Hughes Avenue in Murphy.
Do you have eye problems? Ophthalmologist Dr. Dan Eichenbaum, a graduate of Yale Medical School and the Bascom Palmer Eye Institute, has the training and experience to give your precious eyes the expert care they need. Whether it's cataract surgery, macular degeneration, diabetic eye disease, or glaucoma, call Dr. Dan Eichenbaum, 828-837-5404 in Murphy, or 706-745-9777 in Blairsville. Medicare and insurance accepted. Quality eye care, regardless of your ability to pay.
The Morning Dish. You can't blame Stephen Phillips for your business insurance going up 25% this year, but you can still do something about it. Business owners, you need to talk business with More Insurance Services, your mountain insurance agency in Hayesville, Blairsville, and Hiawassee.
All righty, we're back with you. But like, oh, wow, we've got a phone caller. And he just sits there and watches it ring, man.
Dude, you got comments, man.
Oh, we got comments?
Ronnie Maxwell
Hey,
said, Ronnie, let's see what he said. Basically, the show's not the same without you. Can't you remote in like Gary Chapman?
Well, I could have had, but I was an hour behind.
And then Susan's like, good point, Ronnie. Ronnie's 100% right, says Joey Bailey.
Ah, keep going, man. My head's getting bigger and bigger.
I know, man. Steven, read the comments. No, Steven, read the biography of Spam.
Oh, okay, Spam. I love Spam. Did you ever pick up the phone and see who was calling in, Puddin'?
No, they haven't called back in yet.
Good morning from Camp Shelby.
Hey, good morning.
Nate Carter.
How are you, brother? I reckon the Pentagon is seeking a low-cost drone, man. The Air Force is wanting a drone and actually to get out and support the pilots in their planes. This is actually going to be an attack drone, be like a fighter jet, but it's just all drone. It'll be AI driven. That's pretty cool, ain't it? They're putting bids out right now for Boeing, Lockheed Martin, and all that's going to be. I thought that was pretty interesting. They're actually going to make. I said that was coming. They're going to have a jet fighter without a pilot because the pilot's like the weakest link.
Is this new? I mean,
yeah, this is brand new. They're trying to get this. They want a full weaponized drone, so it's going to be actually like a full weaponized drone, and it'll be support the Air Force and whoever's up there flying, and so it'll be like AI driven. So it's really pretty cool. So there won't be a pilot in the plane.
I believe they already have it.
They've got a drone, but they don't have this. This is going to be an attack fighter.
They've got this. They've got what you're talking about.
So we're going to let artificial intelligence make like life and death decisions.
Well, meanwhile, United Airlines are already trying this because they had a couple of pilots fell asleep during mid-flight for about 30 minutes and they flew right off the end of the airstrip. So that ought to work out pretty good. Yeah, they're already trying this artificial stuff. They're like, let's just take a nap.
Wait a minute. They weren't United pilots.
What? I thought they were United.
No, they were some foreign airline that two pilots fell asleep. They were like Malaysia Airlines.
Okay, Malaysia Airlines is already trying this out.
Yeah, don't get us sued by United Airlines, please.
I'm sorry, I'd like to correct that. There's some off-the-wall airlines.
United did have a bad weekend.
Do what?
They had that plane take off and the wheel fell off.
That's it, man. That's it. They're hurting for help, man. They're hiring people right and left. They ain't even checking them no more, man. It's just like,
Yeah, they hired one of your proteges.
Yeah, come on in there. That's good enough. Three lug nuts will hold it. We don't need 6. 3's fine. Yeah, put a little duct tape on that. Lord of mercy. No big deal. I think this AI stuff's pretty interesting, though.
And that book that they want you to read,
yeah,
it's not a Marvel comic.
I don't read Marvel comics.
Oh, okay. You don't like superheroes?
I don't believe in them.
What do you read? Dell?
What?
Do you read Dell comics?
Dell comic? No. Let's see. What was I reading? I actually read something on the way back from. I listened to that Audible. I like Audible because I ain't got to read. I can just listen to it. The Book of Signs. Cool. That's pretty cool. You need to read that. The Book of Signs.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting. Yep, the Book of Signs. I reckon Madonna, she's in trouble, man, because she got on this dude at her event because he was sitting down. And she's right in the middle of her thing. She said, "Why are you sitting down? Why are you sitting down? Everybody else is standing up. Why are you sitting down?" And then she grabs her microphone. She goes over there, and the poor feller's in a wheelchair.
Oh, God.
Oh, good. Oh, man.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's so politically incorrect, she said. Too late. Yo, hag. Can I say hag? Yo, hag. Yo, heifer. We'll say heifer. That's more. Yo, heifer. Poor feller. If that'd have been me, I'd have rolled right out of there, man. Yeah, I'd have rolled right out of there. Madonna. First of all, who'd want to be caught at a Madonna concert? You know?
Not anymore.
I ain't going to that stupid thing. I don't know, that wheelchair bunch, though. Y'all need to, me and Packy come up with that pedal-driven wheelchair, and it never went anywhere, and I don't understand it, man. I mean, it was cutting edge. Because, they have to use their arms all the time. With this thing, they'd give their arms a rest, but what do I know?
When we came up with the bike with the back wheel that was a lot bigger than the front wheel.
Yeah.
It's like the opposite of the old early 1900s
I didn't
one.
think that
so
was
that way you're always rolling downhill, You don't have to pedal.
Yeah. We need to come up with something else. So,
Tuna loops.
I reckon the black New Yorker residents they're sparring over who should receive the reparation payments. So they're going to go ahead and pay reparation payments. New York's going to do this. Did California not just do this? So they're paying it, and now New York's going to pay reparations, and they're upset. They're like, it don't matter that we didn't have ancestors that wasn't slaves. We ought to get reparation too because we've had it rough. I don't understand how all that works out. First of all, where are they going to get the money from?
Well, that was the big question I was going to ask you. They don't have any money to do that stuff. They're talking about doing stuff, but I don't know where the money's coming from. Maybe they're going to give them New York vouchers or something like that,
I have no idea, but this is mind-boggling to me. I think
it is the state of the world, Stephen.
Yeah, I think they ought to give us
unfortunately.
I think they ought to give us poor people reparations because back then we couldn't get a job because they had all the jobs. So maybe they ought to give us some reparations. But
I kind of wonder, like, with the slaves getting reparation, though. Do you know where the word slave came from, Pat?
No, I don't know the origin.
From Slavic people.
Who?
The Slavic people.
Slavic people?
Mm-hmm. S-L-A-V.
Were they the original slaves?
And which were usually considered to be white people.
Oh, there you go. We need reparations. Yep, we need reparations.
Well, hey, Irish people were held in slavery for a long time.
Yeah, they were starved to death, man.
Well, so was China. They had China slaves too, did they not?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I don't know. January 6th committee allegedly suppressed testimony showing Trump administration push for National Guard presence during the January 6th speech and all that stuff that went on. Did you hear about that? How about that? He actually asked for the National Guard to be there.
Stephen,
hey, how about
come
that?
Come on, that's old news.
How about that? How about that?
Didn't Trump ask Nancy Pelosi for that?
I know it.
How
about that?
No?
People forget. Hadn't we got a button package?
I know that everyone here will soon be marching over to the Capitol building to peacefully and patriotically make your voices heard.
Did you hear that? Peacefully and patriotically.
Man, he sucks at being an insurrectionist, dude. He's like the worst insurrectionist ever, man.
You know, the in communication only, the words only make up about 15% of the message.
Oh, see, there you go, another Biden supporter. You need to read a book, Pat. You need to read a book.
I'm trying.
There you go. Hey, what we going to give away? We giving away stuff now or not?
Let's give away some S&S smoothies or the Tin Roof. How's that sound?
All right. That sounds like delicious to me. Yep, no doubt about it. S&S smoothie. You can get something healthy or you can go to the Tin Roof and get some ice cream. So that's something for the man and the woman, right?
You got it?
Yep. So we got that covered on both ends. Phone number 706-379-9770. Pat, you going to get us a question?
I'll get you a question.
Now, Pat, you're supposed to get us a question.
I will get you a question, Stephen.
Okay. Are we sure we're on the same? Okay. I'm just making sure. I didn't want you to come back and forget. More insurance services, 828-389-4000. Give them a call.
Folding a fitted sheet, programming the thermostat, matching your socks. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with an Auto Owners Insurance independent agent, getting the right coverage for your home doesn't have to be one of them. So you can get back to more important things, like finding that missing sock.
Now you can find Mounted Insurance in Murphy, a division of More Insurance, just past the Arby's on Highway 64 West. See Velda Cook-Dockery and Emily McKeon for a fast and accurate quote.
Hiawassee Hardware is a full-service hardware store carrying a wide selection of products for homeowners, builders, pro contractors, and DIY enthusiasts. We carry the name brands you know and trust. We provide specialty services like small engine repair, paint matching, blueprint takeoffs, delivery, and more. Let us help you get stuff done. Browse to HiawasseeHardware.com for monthly specials and for what's new. Hiawassee Hardware, your store for starting off a new year and a whole lot more.
Start the day off right at the Tin Roof Country Store and Creamery in Blairsville. You might think of the Tin Roof for yummy desserts, but the breakfast menu is really great. Not only that, breakfast is served all day. And have you tried the new coffee roasts, like the Wake Up Happy Espresso Blend or the Cold Plunge Cold Brew? Taste for yourself in the Merchants Walk in Blairsville. The Tin Roof Country Store and Creamery, open at 6 a.m. Monday through Friday and 10 a.m. Saturday.
When you're cold, they're cold. Rodents are looking for a place to keep warm this winter, and your attic could be their next home sweet home. Trust us, you don't want these guys as your house guests. They have some nasty habits, including chewing on wires, a major fire hazard that causes 20% of house fires in the U.S. Call American Pest for a free inspection. American Pest Control, serving your community. Text or call 706-782-4113 to schedule your free inspection.
Do you have eye problems? Ophthalmologist Dr. Dan Eichenbaum, a graduate of Yale Medical School and the Bascom Palmer Eye Institute, has the training and experience to give your precious eyes the expert care they need. Whether it's cataract surgery, macular degeneration, diabetic eye disease, or glaucoma, call Dr. Dan Eichenbaum, 828-837-5404 in Murphy, or 706-745-9777 in Blairsville. Medicare and insurance accepted. Quality eye care, regardless of your ability to pay.
You love your heart, soul, and rock and roll on your radio, but have you visited our new and improved WJULradio.com lately? Bookmark so you can listen to your favorite songs or our morning shows on your computer or device. And while you're there, catch up on any local newscast and sportscast that you may have missed. You'll also find a complete schedule of our weekend programs. WJULradio.com is everything you want, everywhere you go in the mountains.
The Morning Dish!
Unlike the telephone company, you've got choices in the mountains for auto insurance. And when you deal with an independent agent, you've got even more. And choices mean savings. Speak with a local neighbor at Moore Insurance Services.
All righty, folks, we got S&S Smoothies and the Tin Roof, and we're fixing to give away a gift certificate to them. And all you got to do is answer this very fine, hard question coming from our Rhino from South Carolina.
Thank you for the introduction. Since it is Girl Scout cookie time.
Oh, is it really?
The trivia question is, what is the best-selling Girl Scout cookie of all time?
I know that one.
I do too. I think I do. What is the best-selling girl? What do you mean? It's Girl Scout cookie time?
Yeah, they're out there selling selling cookies now.
Okay, 706-379-9770. Give us a call, answer the question, and win, win, win. That's the only thing about being a school bus driver. I have to buy all the stuff that all the kids sell. So, and then you got 2 or 3 Girl Scouts on the bus, and I have to buy 2 or 3 boxes. Well, that's a shame to have to buy 2 or 3 boxes.
Man.
I bet you're really sad about that.
Yeah, because you can't buy from just one, because then the other one's like, well, you bought from her, you didn't buy from me. Yep. Now, the Girl Scouts are still Girl Scouts. Now, Boy Scouts let girls, and Girl Scouts how is that now? Didn't they do some changing on that, or is that still Boy Scouts boys and girls are girls?
I think the Boy Scouts are now just called the Scouts.
Yeah. Well, please,
change was.
Don't change the Girl Scouts. Whatever you do, don't change
those cookies.
What is the best-selling Girl Scout cookies of all time? 706-379-9770. Also, across the Teletype machine, every Tuesday night, they have a drug addiction recovery meeting at Refuge Recovery Meet. It's a Refuge Recovery meeting on 111 River Street, Hiawassee, and that's Tuesday nights at 6:30. And this is, I'm all about this kind of stuff, especially addiction recovery. We got a lot of folks out there trying to get off of it. You need to get off of it. And so you need to go check this out. This is Rescue Recovery Meeting. That's 111 River Street, Hiawassee. That's going to be Tuesday at 6:30. That's ever 6:30. So go by and, them folks, that's a good thing, y'all. That really is. It's a good thing. So go by and if you can. And what we got, Puddin'?
We got Chad this morning.
Hey, Chad, what's going on?
Hey, guys. I didn't get the question right last time on the why ice cream freezes, and you were nice enough to give me a prize anyway. I think I'm gonna get this one right. Thin Mints.
What?
Thin Mints is correct.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Thin Mints?
Thin Mints.
All right.
I thought it'd be Samoas.
Those are my favorite.
Mine too. What do you like? Puddin'?
Thin Mint.
Oh, you weirdo.
Yeah, I agree.
What about you, Pat? You eat them things?
I'm Thin Mints.
What about you, Packy?
Me too, Thin Mint. Why they're the best-selling ones, man?
Well, I guess no, not me. Samoas, man. I like to get them things and put them in the microwave and they just melt. Whew, man, I love them.
Hey, you guys got any of those bougie Bayou Bites gift certificates left yet?
Hey, come on, man. We're giving you the tin roof. Come on, dude.
Can you pay for the oil change on my truck?
Yeah, just go by there, get it changed, just drive off. Don't worry about it. We'll take care of it. Don't even slow down. Just get your oil changed. When they let the car down, just jump in and leave. You'll be fine.
Yeah.
Thanks, man. Come by and pick it up. I got you.
Thanks.
I think they have some new ones this year, though. Like, because we had the lady come in not too long ago on Rick Andrews' show, and he was talking about that. They have, like, the Adventurefuls. They're indulgent brownie-inspired cookies topped with caramel-flavored cream and a hint of salt, sea salt.
Wow, I bet they ain't as good as your mama's brownies.
They have caramel chocolate chip cookies.
Oh, man. These are new?
Man. Yeah.
Wow. That's crazy. Man, I'm starving to death now. Who y'all got on tomorrow there, Pat?
We got Young Harris's mayor, Andre Gibby, is going to be our guest tomorrow.
So tell me something. Who all registered anyway for the? Do you know who registered? I know we got a sheriff's race in both Union and Towns. We got the what's the judge thing up there that we got going on in town?
Clerk of court.
Clerk of court. What else?
Hey, that was pretty much a surprise. Did you see? Chris Clinton registered for that.
I did not see that. I didn't know. I heard rumors he was going to.
Yeah, and he got his hair cut.
Really?
Yeah, he must have sold it off to those wig makers or something because he was sporting some pretty good looking locks, and now,
man, I wish I
he's
could grow
back to
hair.
regular.
So he's running, and
Eric Barrett and Sandy Morgan are running in that clerk race. Of course, J.R. Murray and Ken Henderson are running in the sheriff race.
Right.
And Stan Gunner got a challenger. Dick Mills, the farmer, the guy that owns 7M Farms over there in Blairsville, is running against Stan Gunner in the Republican primary for state rep in District 8.
Really? What's his name now?
Dick Mills.
Dick Mills.
7M Family Farms.
Yeah. What is that? It?
Yeah, same over in Union County. We got a race for Board of Education, Jana Akins and Paige Thornton, and then 3 candidates in the sheriff's race, Sean Dyer, Tom Jones, and Doug Lloyd.
Right.
And 2 Republican commissioners, Patrice Kilpatrick and Harold Collins.
What about Lamar? Is he not running?
He's in November. His race is in November.
Okay, so this is the primary. Okay, I see. Okay. Then it's
This is primary stuff.
Kilpatrick, and who's the other one?
Harold Collins. He's a farmer, I believe, up in Suches.
Oh, yeah, I know the Collins. What's the other one? Kilpatrick?
Patrice Kilpatrick was a detention center officer, I believe.
Yeah. All right, well, I guess we'll be hearing more out of them as time goes on, but we've run out of time today, folks. We appreciate you. So I'm glad to be back, even though they let Harry Vaughn on here. We had to don't ever do that again. Don't ever do that again. And tomorrow, I don't know who we're going to have on tomorrow, but we will definitely be back with more giveaways and all the rest of that good stuff that goes along with it. We appreciate you. And hey, Pat, you can go back to bed. Hey, are you still on the wagon?
I am still good, boy.
Okay.
And I'm on downhill side now.
There you go. All right, folks, we appreciate you.
W249DB and WJU